Well, round one of the 2024 NFL Draft is in the books, and the Bengals swing for the fences. One of those high-risk, high-reward picks at number 18, hoping to ensure the health and safety of number 9. Local 12 digital sports columnist and editor Richard Skinner is here to break down that pick. And the law firm of Brown, and Mims is officially open for business. A titanic trio of tackles.
It's incredible. All three about 6'8", all three in the mid-300s, and all three really athletic. That's the other part to it. And Mims is an interesting story. I mean, he only had 8 starts at Georgia. Part of it was injury-related this past year. Part of it is he played behind dudes at Georgia.
Yeah.
People need to remember that when they're like, well, he only started 8 games. They got dudes.
Right.
And the 8 games he played didn't allow a sack. His first start ever was against Ohio State in the college football playoff, and then against TCU in the championship game, and he did quite well. So, again, I get that people maybe wanted more now, but you need a long-term solution at right tackle and not this continuing revolving door.
Trent Brown's a one-year deal.
Yeah, right.
And that's the one thing that stood out for me. 0 sacks allowed in how many snaps? 700 and something snaps. I mean, that's huge.
And it can't be taken lightly because it really and truly is a tough thing for any offensive tackle to do is to pass block, and to pass block at that high of a rate.
Watching his highlights last night as they were rolling through and just watching him push guys around effortlessly. He's massive.
He had one block where it was a run block. I don't know if there's ones you saw where he just caved in a whole side of a line. The guy just went right around and like, you just don't do those kind of things.
Right. Well, hopefully we see that on the field at Paycor Stadium. All right, at pick 16, the Seahawks take Byron Murphy. I may or may not have screamed at the TV as that happened. The Bengals still need to shore up that defensive front because they don't have a replacement right now for DJ Reader.
Correct, and there's a bunch of defensive tackles in this second, third round area. The possibility is maybe to trade back in the second round, still get one, get an extra pick in the third round, take another. They're going to double up at defensive tackle. There's not a lot of true nose tackles in this draft. Most of those guys are probably third, fourth round guys anyway, but there's a lot of versatile defensive tackles. And again, they've got a chance, I think, to get 2 maybe by the end of today.
Also looking in the defensive backfield.
Yeah, defensive backfield and wide receiver, I think, is on the board because there's, again, a lot of second and third round guys. They have 3 picks, 1 in round 2, 2 in round 3. If you could add a third, they've always talked about getting inside the top 100 is important.
Yeah.
The 100th pick is the end of the third round. You add another guy, you would end up having 5 guys inside the top 100 that you think can come in and eventually be starters for you.
All right, Skinny, thank you so much. And Skinny's going to be back on Monday to recap all 7 rounds of the draft. In the meantime, you can stay up to date at local12.com and on the free Local 12 News app.